I just got back from Walmart with this Cyberpower power strip. It has a battery in it, and when the power goes out, your desktop computer will continue to stay on. It gives you up to 450 watts of power, which is enough for my monitor and my computer and anything else that I want to be protected from when the power goes out. I got it mainly because when the power goes out, sometimes it'll surge, and I spent quite a bit of money building this computer, and it's worth it for the $80 I spent on this power strip to not have to worry about unplugging my computer during a lightning storm. Just continue using it because the electricity won't be interrupted. So I'm gonna unbox it because why not? First I have to get it out of this Walmart site to store box. That's what I used. Site to store. They don't sell it at Walmart, but you can buy it on their website. So I don't really have anything to open this with. I'm gonna have to go get a knife or something. It has some specifications on the side here, and this actually information wasn't on the website, so I'm gonna take a look at it. Normal life is up to 3 to 6 years. 8 hours from total discharge, up to 85 minutes, up to 85-minute runtime. That doesn't match up. On the website it said on full 450 watt draw it can last like 6 minutes, so I don't know what that's talking about, because even at half draw it would be 12 or maybe more, but 85 minutes seems a little different. But I guess I'll find out when I start using the product. There's no tape here, you just open up the tab, but I'm gonna check it out because I've been waiting and I want to see what this thing looks like. I've got the worst camera setup on the planet because I'm using my phone and I want to have both hands to get into this box, so I'm gonna get a stand for this. Alright, so now I'm able to use both hands because of my ingenious iPhone camera stand. These are the ideas that didn't work: an eraser, a remote, and a wallet. Instead, I'm using a old AM General Electric radio. So by putting it on the handle here, I should be able to get a working iPhone stand, which probably will last 10 seconds, then it's going to fall over because none of my ideas ever work. But I'm going to keep a positive attitude and continue unboxing this. So I'm going to just tilt this over, get everything out. Oh, forgot a piece of styrofoam here. So this piece of styrofoam fell out of the box in a weird way. So here's the unit. It's really heavy. It's got batteries and inverters and whatnot in it, so it's not just a power strip. This little baggie here comes with a phone cord. I don't know why. Look at that later. And a USB adapter. This hooks up to your computer. It's supposed to shut off your computer if the power goes out, or you can configure your settings, and I'll check it out later. But that's pretty cool. So here's the power strip. It's not as heavy as the whole box. I guess it's because it's smaller, so it feels lighter. It's got nice squeaky styrofoam on it. It's got a lot of plastic. This piece, and then there's a little tiny, this thing's just hard to hold up because it's so heavy. This little piece of plastic here, which is something that goes over the screen to protect it, I guess. So here it shows surge, surge, surge. Please note, surge only receptacles are always on. remove label before use. Okay. And then over here it has surge battery, surge battery, surge battery. And there's a power button here. And it's beeping at me. Well, let's see what it has for a charge already. So I'll take the phone off its stand. It says output 120 volts, battery capacity. So the battery's already charged. It has 82 minutes of runtime in it. And battery percentage, oh, that's the load. So the load percentage is at 0. So that's pretty cool. Battery capacity 100. Input, so there's no input. And output 120 volts. So this thing's already charged up. I'm going to actually test it. I'm going to get my lamp. Oh, it's yelling at me. I don't know why it's yelling at me. I'm going to go get my lamp and plug it in. I mean, the lamps only have a 75 watt light bulb in it, I think. But I'm going to get it anyway. So here's my Coca-Cola can lamp. And I guess it's beeping to let you know that there's no input. I don't know. I haven't read the instructions. I'm just doing this because it's pretty cool of a product. So it has a 75 watt light bulb in it. And I'm going to plug it into surge and battery. And there you go. So if we go to, now the runtime's at 35 minutes because I plugged in a load. So this thing's saying 85. As soon as you unplug something, now it's going to say 67, 82 minutes. So as soon as you put a load on it, that takes away the time. Load capacity is at 17%, so apparently this lamp doesn't use much. And the battery capacity and the inputs is still 0 because I don't have it plugged in. So it comes charged. I'm going to turn it off now. And I'm going to plug it into my computer. I'm going to hook it up to my 2 monitors and my computer. And I'm going to do a little reading up on the instructions and configure and check out the software and stuff. And then I'll come back to this video. Alright, so I got my computer hooked up and the software installed. When I first plugged the unit into the computer with USB, it showed a battery icon down here. Let's see if it'll focus. Not very well. Like you see on a laptop, which was kind of cool. Like it showed the percentage just like it would have a laptop battery. But as soon as I installed the software, I guess that overrided it, and now it's not there anymore. But this is a lot better anyway. In this, it tells you, you know, I put the unit, I put it down here, and I put it, you can't see it because it's dark, but I put it on this ledge over here, so I'd be able to access the LCD screen. But you don't really need to access the LCD screen because all the information you need is right here. So it says electrical power supplied by, so it's plugged in, AC utility power. Voltage supplied 117 volts. Power condition is normal. And then this is the battery is currently at 80%, so it's charging. So with 157 watt draw, which is these 2 monitors and this computer, it's estimating a 10-minute runtime. So that's why I mean 80. It says 80 something minutes on the box, and this isn't even. If you look, it shows it's using not even half of its potential. So if it was using all 450 watts or close to that, I can imagine the runtime would be nothing at all. So I don't know what the 80 minutes is talking about on the box. Not that I need to use the computer for when the power goes out. I just want it to be able to remain on for at least a few minutes. But it does only have 80% battery, but anyway, what I wanted to do was simulate a power failure by turning off the power on my circuit breaker. I have it set to run for 2 minutes on battery power and then shut down. So you can make it so it runs for 2 minutes, or runs for a certain amount of minutes on battery power and then shuts down. or when the remaining battery power is a certain amount of minutes. I didn't want to do that setting because I think that the estimated runtime might mess up and give an inaccurate reading. So anyway, I'm going to go over to the circuit breaker now and turn off the outlet that goes to my computer, which is this one right here. So now the power's just gone out and my computer's still on, but it says, and this thing's beeping down here, it says UPS no longer receiving AC utility power. It says battery capacity is at 85% and time to shut down is 1 minute. So the computer will shut down before the batteries die. I'm going to go turn the power back on now. So the unit just beeped. It says utility power restored to UPS unit, and this said estimated run times at 9 minutes, and the battery capacity is at 71. So it was at 80. It dropped 9% in just a few seconds. So it's not something you're going to continue working on. And this, like I said, this is only drawing, it said 157 watts. So it's not even drawing half of what this thing's potential is, and the drain is still very high, and this thing's brand new. So it's not something you're going to continue working on, but it's definitely good if the power surges, goes out, you're working, you have time to save. It's definitely worth the money. I like it a lot. Anything, the computer will stay running. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.